Calice. That's not good. Good. Okay. Fuck, it didn't upload. Billie Jean is not my love. Toute la nuit. Good, it works. Uh-huh.
Faire attendre un petit peu, Stéphane. Allô, Stéphane?
Salut, père?
Oui.
T'es correct?
Hey, je peux te rappeler parce que je suis avec Martin sur une autre ligne.
Y'a pas de problème, y a pas de stress.
OK, je te rappelle tantôt.
Y'a pas de problème. Bye. Toute la nuit. 500 000 dans les routes de pluie me séparent encore de toi. 500 000 pour le foot ici. Pour toi, pour toi. Que je laque. Que je laque. On espère qu'on va avoir assez de storage. C'est pas super. C'est pas super, pas tout. Ouf. 500 000 sous les routes de pluie. Ah. Oh, bordel de merde. J'ai pas de storage. Putain de merde. Ok. Good, we have enough. On en a assez du storage, là. 6,4 grammes. 6,4 gigs. C'est ça? Salut, c'est Don Chabank. Yes, an intro in French. Comment ça va? J'espère que tu vas bien. Aujourd'hui, on est le jour. Hey, c'est tellement bizarre de commencer un intro comme ça. You wanted me to do it in French or in English? Because I can do it in French and in English. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it in English, yes. So I'll tell you why we're doing it. So first of all, don't blink, it's your boy. Got to do something. Plus, we need some more light in here. So let's get some lights. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the video. Because we're also having a fantastic freaking day on this glorious night. Doing glorious. 27th. 27th? Yes. 27th February 2026. It is a gorgeous day outside. It's quite cold. We're starting the day, so yeah, just enjoy it. We're gonna have a good time today. Gonna have a really good time today. So without further ado, let's go. You know what? So we'll tell you what we did in English. Sorry about the very weird start of the day. I'll tell you what we do it in English because we have a bunch of things to do. We got bread, cheese sticks for supper. So it's gonna be delicious. So don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Welcome to day 148 of Project Vendetta, or 27 February 2026. It is a gorgeous day outside, quite cold, but we like it. It's that we're awake, but not super awake. So why? I had a really hard time going to sleep last night. Really hard time. Then I got waken up by my father. I got waken up by my father calling me to say, "Hey, I'm at Costco. Do you need anything?" It's like, "Yeah, I'm good." But then I thought about it. I said, "You know what? A block of cheese would be nice." I love cheese. I love cheese. Ba-bum. I love cheese. Ba-bum. I love cheese. Yes, we do. Woo woo. We're gonna be waiting for the snacks today. For a taste test of the snacks. Why? Very simple. First of all, we are having cheese sticks. We're gonna have cheese puff, and we'll have two kinds of Hershey's cookie and cream. So, kind of good. So why were we asking if we should do the video or the intro in French or in English? That's a good question. The reason why is very simple. Yesterday we celebrated something that's quite important. We started our very first good, but holy shit. On a fish is so weird. We started our very first playthrough of Resident Evil 4, which is not my first playthrough, but my very first playthrough in French. So we did play some Fortnite in French here and there, but we never did. Why? Well, Resident Evil 4 came out. Resident Evil 9 comes out today, and I have my little sister. Not my real sister, but somewhat my younger sister. She's French. So, I'm a big fan of her movie and the likes. And I was like, you know what? I've been craving to do a French playthrough. So the French playthrough is kind of crazy story. I was supposed to start these January 2025. I was watching a lot of freaking outdoor sport by then. The first playthrough I wanted to do was Ratchet and Clank. The problem with Ratchet and Clank, it didn't work in English. It's like, fuck, dude. So you tell me that this didn't work in French. There's no French version of this game. My apologies. And there's no French version of this game, so I can't do it. And then the ID just left. So, the Resident Evil 4 remake is as the first French playthrough. And you see, this is the thing with content creation. Sometimes you have ideas, sometimes you plan. Sometimes things just happen for another reason, one reason or the others. So, for example, Resident Evil, did I think it's ever going to be my first playthrough in French? No. But the way it works is amazing because I played the second and the third remake so often. I played them twice because I just thought it was a fantastic game and my introduction to Resident Evil. And then Resident Evil 7 and 8. At this point, I like Resident Evil, and I'm a fan of the series. My favorite is the 8, so we play more. The 7, we only played it once, which is technically not true. We did play it, so it's kind of weird. We played it once, but we didn't play the DLC. So then we did a playthrough of just the DLC, which is a very weird thing indeed. Last year, we tried to do the Resident Evil, but I don't like the first. I didn't like it. It felt too. It felt awkward. It was weird to play. I wasn't comfortable playing it. I know that is a lot of nostalgic value for a lot of people, but not me. So then the 4 came out, but at this point, the 4 coming out is a weird thing. It's a really, really, really weird thing because at that point I'm working, and at that point I'm not only working, but we're going crazy on content. So this is really when I fell in love with content. I was editing, I was making videos, I was writing at that time. So just overcharged. And what happened with Resident Evil 4 the first time is a very bad story. A very bad story because I'm playing it in March 2023. In May 2023, I do a depression because I'm tired, because I work too much, or a situation I'm getting bullied by a certain person. I'm like, fuck that. And I just fall into depression. And then the craziest thing is because we don't play a lot, we'll play possibly 2-3 hours per day. It takes me a while to finish the game, the Resident Evil 4. And by the time we finish it, guess what happened? Separate Ways come out. And Resident Evil 4, to me, was I want to say 20, but maybe 30 hours game. Separate Way was a 20 to 30 hours game. So the 4, I never really felt the need to play it because it was such a long game. It was 60 hours, right? And then you got the Mercenary DLC. So you know what's crazy? I remember playing the Mercenary DLC and watching the whole Sniper Wolf versus Jack's film. And to me, it was insane because I was like, holy shit, dude, this is how much it was. But then it was almost 3 years ago. We played it in March 2023. We played the 10th of March 2023. Well, you know what's insane? Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say, 3 years later, they released it was Resident Evil 9, but it's not 3 years later. It's 2 years, 11 months, and 3 weeks. So, yeah, it is not 3 years. Which is kind of crazy when you think about it, because I would put 3 years just to be like, hey, I can play this Resident Evil game in 3 years, right? My apologies. So, yeah, we played yesterday, and I was talking about with my little sister, Resident Evil, and I was like, dude, I feel the craving to play it. And for some reason, the 4th was the last. I think it's actually quite simple for why it was the 4th, because the 4th is the last one we played, and it was possibly my favorite, right? And I just had such a good time that I was like, okay, well, you know what? Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking have fun. Let's fucking do it. We should be okay. I'm gonna have some fun, right? And yeah, so then I was like, de la je speak in French. I was like, what if it was my first playthrough in French? Now, this is a mistake that I made. Is I gotta do a project without checking if I can. For example, I did a 20 minutes video on watching Clink in French, and she realized, hey, that's not available in French. Or like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? So within Invo 4, I was able to play it in French. I'm able to play it in French yesterday. Now, here's the thing. The reason why I wasn't sure if I was gonna make this intro in English is because I am perfectly bilingual. However, it is hard for me. So it's complex. I'm gonna have small conversation in French or in English, and I'm gonna be able to change. But then I'm gonna move. So here's the thing. I don't know why. If I spend too much time speaking in English, right, I'll forget a little bit of French. I'll look for words. If I spend a lot of time speaking in French, I'll be looking for words in English. So, I could have done it in French this morning and be like, hey, the whole thing in French, even though we're gonna do a Twitch stream tonight, TikTok live tonight. It's gonna be in English, but still. So yeah, so there's pretty much it. Now, the intro today, super simple. Horrible morning, but a great morning instead. It's just so weird. Because of the afternoon I'm playing Resident Evil 4, which again I love. I wasn't able to sleep well, so I went to sleep at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Went to bed at 4 in the morning. By the way, we're having a lot of problem with the playthroughs. So, yesterday was Voiceless and Speedster that broke. The day before was Resistance Reborn, and the day before that was Sword. So every single day we're having a problem with the recorder, which I don't know why. I know I'm filming a lot, but I was always filming a lot. So what changed? I don't know. Right? And the craziest thing with Resident Evil, I'm going to go back to Resident Evil, is that by the time we're done with Resident Evil, I'll be starting Walking Dead. So Walking Dead is also a zombie thing. So we're kind of doing a month of October and February, March, which is kind of cool. I like it. Because we did Depression, that's October, and October is my favorite month for Halloween. Also, crazy thing, I know that has nothing to do with the story, but I just feel like talking today. And I kind of want to bank on my English for now, because I know I'm going to be spending 3 hours or 4 hours speaking in French. And we'll talk about this more, but it's so weird to speak French. I'll tell you guys why after. Again, 147. So yeah, so what I was talking about, okay. So yesterday, the playthrough break, the phone is full. There's really good drama on TikTok. So I'm like, okay, well, fuck it, let's go sleep later. I ended up sleeping at 4. Couldn't sleep because I was nervous. I was nervous that the phone wouldn't work. I was thinking about solution, and adrenaline of Resident Evil. I went to bed at 6 o'clock. My father calls me at 11 o'clock. He never calls me. I always call him. And he wakes me up and is like, what are you doing asleep? So I felt bad about going to sleep, so I stayed up. Couldn't focus, couldn't do much, so I ended up doing everything I could. So we did I think it's 6 or 7 clips for the live of yesterday, which allows us to actually delete the live of yesterday, which is quite nice. We did really good, really freaking good. Voiceless is done. Resistance Reborn finished not even an hour ago. We were reading Dr. Stone as we were doing the editing for Shield. So we did the editing for Shield, I want to say at 2:45. It is 3:16. About 30 minutes ago, almost exactly. And then Resistance Reborn finished at 2:54, 55, I don't know. So we're actually lucky. So and I was like, okay, well, let's start with the intro. Then I realized the phone was almost empty of batteries. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's struggle on, power on. We'll do what we can. Yeah. So we know what happened to. I'm a dumbass. The first thing I should have done is check if the upload were finished. Because now I'm at I'm starting the intro and I'm like, you're not finished with the upload. So the file I want to delete, which is 37 gigs of storage, is you're not able to delete because it's not uploaded. So you have to wait 10 minutes. But I'm not gonna wait 10 minutes because if I'm going to wait 10 minutes, I'm going to be waiting 20 minutes, I'm going to be waiting 20 minutes, and then I'm not going to do anything today. already this morning was a bit of a slow start. So yeah. So the plan of today is what? Because that was yesterday. That was the outro. The plan of today, super simple. Intro, quick shower because I stink. And feeling like a shower is, ultimately speaking, my perfect day. Is you wake up, you do an intro, you take a shower, and then your day begins, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So I'm gonna take a shower. We're gonna do a Twitch stream. The problem with the Twitch stream is I'm possibly not gonna be doing much because tonight I wanna at 6:30 I wanna do TikTok live. We don't have that much to do today, which is not true. We have 8 chapters of Dr. Stone. We have hella clips because we played a lot yesterday. Played for 7 hours, so there's gonna be 7 hours of clips to do. Am I playing with this? Why? Because everything that you do, you give yourself a little hit here, and that hits help you wake up, give you adrenaline. So, since we're pretty sleepy boys, so we're gonna do it. So moving from Carly, what the heck? What the heck? 3 days, dude. I'm worried. Good. Okay.
Tu sais, genre de personne qui veut du mal à personne, ben.
Why are you screaming, dude?
We have got to
Why are you screaming, dude?
Man for a second. I am No, what I did?
I don't know. I don't know if freaking if it's meant for TikTok to open up and being so loud, or the people are talking loud, but it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, dude. It makes no sense. ¿Por qué? Dude, yesterday I was talking. Also, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. We should let you in on a little secret when I'm gonna talk about this, right? So today stream TikTok live, stream sleep, as simple as this. Yesterday I'm impressed with myself because yesterday we did. That wasn't planned, but we still did. We did. Yesterday it's hard to be impressed with myself because we did 2 hours of editing the behind the scene and the intro. Then what we did was we slept for 2 hours. We played Fortnite for an hour and a half. We live for 4 hours, and then we went to we went to Resident Evil 4 for about 5 hours. So yeah, pretty impressed. Even though we slept, so today the plan is to do the same because I want to be in a habit. If I can make an habit of working hard, then it doesn't feel like working hard. And if it doesn't feel like working hard, when I complain, I won't. So today, super excited. Now for the pièce de résistance. Bit of psychological talk. A bit of psychological talk. What's going on in my mind? Let's share pain, because fuck that. But mostly there's a lot of positive coming on, so you'll see. There's no taste test again today because the plan was to do cheesy poof. Cheesy puff, and we got 2 Hershey's bar. They're not Hershey's though. They're Cadbury dairy milk, and we got Hershey cooking cream, Oreos cooking cream. So basically, somewhat of the same thing, but a very different very different approach. Also, the cheese stick, no name, is gonna be good. It's gonna be a solid meal today. Today we're kind of partying because it's Friday. Why not? Oh, fuck. Savvy. That's good though. Drizzly Huckleberry Lemonade. Amazing. Feels good. So yesterday was a really good day because 2 days ago, and this is a question of balance, right? Always looking for balance. My whole life's about balance. 2 days ago we have a really bad day because I'm mad. People are trolling. I'm getting suspended for XY reason, which I don't even fucking know, which is dumb. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. Oh, by the way, we got fucking a lot of cash value, baby. My apologies. Golly. My apologies. Golly. Yeah, I said cash. A lot. Because we need for Friday founding. Hello. What else am I talking about? A lot. I don't even know what I'm talking about, dude. which is happens most of the time. I know it's hard to believe, but fuck. Galaxy Compressor, you done the right one. You're not the right one. I was the shy kid. Give me violence. I met you in the summer. Everything I wanted. After time passed, I feel like a puppet. You can throw me away in the darkest fade. I'll be back in your arm on another day. Now you got new friend, not the old one, not the best one. She says I'm hypnotic. She's an alcoholic. They don't really care about you like I do. Take me back to high school. I'm gonna get a fight too. I met you in the summer, everything I wanted. After time passed, I feel like a puppet. You can throw me away on the darkest fade. I'll be back in your arms on another day. Yep, good song. It's one in the apartment though. So yeah, so 2 days ago, again, balance. So 2 days ago, yes, I'm wearing the same pants. Oh shit. You're not supposed to be nice outside. It's supposed to be caca. Are we gonna get a sunset? Because if I get a sunset, that's gonna be. I'm gonna be wanting to film it. Fuck it. We only live once. Let's leave it for another day. There's 256 sunsets a year. I could skip one. Uploading the weather report. Nothing. Great. So 2 days ago, getting on the trolls, we're getting suspended. The second I get suspended, this was a drop that really filled the water bottle. I get suspended. And the minute I get suspended, I get a guy DMing me and a girl DMing me. And it's, I want to be honest, it came at the same time, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was live not even 2 minutes ago. Right away, hey, pay attention to me. No, dude. I'm tired. I work a lot. You're worth attention, but you're worth a person that will give you the attention that you desire, because they're not a workaholic, you know? And if the person feels bad giving you attention, you say, fuck you. You're not going to give me attention, I'll get it somewhere else. That's it. As simple as this. Cream cheese, though. You know? You shouldn't force people to have your attention. And I'm an asshole. I prefer working. I'll choose work over people 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10. You know? So, yeah. So, I feel bad. I was like, you know what? Yesterday, you kind of lost control, dude. That is a no bueno situation. You have to avoid those things because they make you look stupid. They make you look, like, unstable, right? Did we do that for that? No. It's just because I'm it's so complex. I'm a better person to be around. I'm a better person to be around. It's so selfish. I'm a better person to be around when I'm in a good mood, right? So do I do it for that? Because I could do it for that. I don't know. I think the biggest fear is I'm going to be looking down on these videos one day. I'm like, you're such an asshole. Because I'm making a conscious effort not to watch my own content because I'm hypercritical. And I'll hyper-focus on the flaws. And I'll be changing the content. And not changing the content because I want to improve changing the content because I'm afraid that I'm not good enough. So that's not good. I'd rather be in blissful ignorance and think I'm doing okay. Right? That sounds good? Drink a lot of water, kids. Always important. Plus, in a couple decades, it's gonna be the war for water. So, yeah. I think that's why. So yesterday, I'm going in. You know what, Inc? Whatever you do tonight, don't get pissed off. Don't get mad. I talked to my little sister again. I fucking adore her because she's a little shit. She's not my real sister, but you guys know that I had a sister that was supposed to be there, but she's dead. Yeah, so sister issues. And she's a little shit, that girl. She's a little shit, but I love it because I'm like, dude, I'm an asshole too. I'm a fucking prankster. I'm a douchebag. I'm an asshole, but I'm an it's endearing asshole, right? And then I'm doing this food review, and she doesn't care. She talks about everything others, and so it's very hard. And I'm like, dude, you know what's the craziest thing? If it wasn't for the fucking clips, because I'm doing clips, I wouldn't care. But I do clips. I'm like, okay, well, we should possibly go back to the subject, right? Yeah. So I was a bit, not necessarily annoyed, but I'm like, dude. And the craziest thing is, I know that when I'm not going to be busy, she'll be gone, right? Is it matters? No. Just timing and, I don't know, common courtesy. If a guy is doing the dishes or he's fucking cleaning the apartment, don't say, hey, dude, you guys have 10 minutes of time? Do you have a minute to talk? Do I look busy? If a yes, maybe I am, right? And then we're talking about Resident Evil, which is ultimately speaking what led me to speak to do Resident Evil 4 in French, which is amazing. You see, there's sun now, which is great. Which is fucking great. Nice. Why? Because I'm going to have a behind the scene that says, hey, we're done with the intro. I take a warm shower, 20 minutes, because I want to read, I want to watch one of DBZ. And then we're going to be streaming, which I'm excited for. And then we're talking about Resident Evil 9 and said, she's like, I'm afraid because I'm going to get spoilers. I'm like, you're going to get spoilers of Resident Evil 9. And then she watched TikTok. She goes on, I don't know, doom scrolling, right? And then she sent me a fucking snap, and I got really pissed off, really annoyed, because she sent me a snap, and she's like, hey, I'm not going to tell you how the main character dies, but he dies. I know. No, sorry, my apologies. I'm not going to tell you how the main character dies, but it's sad. It's a sad way. And I'm like, you just told me the fucking main character dies, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? You just spoiled the entire game. Now I'm telling you, like, dude, you understand that you spoiled the game and it's not cool? And she sent me 4 or 5 snap of her eating cookies, like, oh, I made some really good cookies. I should probably keep stuff for my boyfriend. I told you about how not cool it is. And you're talking to me about cookies. And I'm like, you don't care that I'm not happy with you. And it didn't bother me that she spoiled it. It mattered me that she didn't care. It bothered me that it was nice to her. And we had a legit good talk for an hour. And then you just ruined it because of your lack of self-awareness. I'm like, what the fuck, I was pissed off a little bit. But then we had the freaking Resident Evil 4. And that was amazing. So the whole thing. Why am I talking about the sister and the annoyed? Because I made a conscious effort yesterday not to get angry, but it's just every single day people fuck with you, and you're like, okay, well, fuck, what am I supposed to do, right? And it's not a big deal, but it's still, told the story yesterday. There was a guy that wanted to play Fortnite with me, and that guy was insistent. And when I say insistent, he was insistent. He didn't stop. He would come into every single Twitch stream and would say, that's the craziest thing. He would say things like, hey, can we play together? And I'm like, oh, dude, that's my last game. Sad. I would come in. I would be there for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Say, hey, can we play together? I'm like, no, dude. Would I not say, and I would just say no. You just didn't understand. You just didn't get it. You just didn't compute. And the worst thing is people lack self-awareness. It's amazing. So I'm tired of him, and I'm talking to this guy, Aiden, at work, and Aiden is a huge fan of Red Dead Redemption 2, and I have the game, so I'm like, dude, you have to stream that, it's amazing, you're gonna change your life. I'm like, wow, whatever. But then, he talks to me about it for like a month, and it's always like, hey, this game is great, this game is great, this game is great. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it. The guy that had no self-awareness comes in the very first stream. Say, hey, can we play Fortnite? And I'm like, well, I'm gonna play another game. And he is like, oh, did you know that this character betrays you at the end? What? And I'm like, I cannot believe you spoiled the game, dude. And I got pissed off. I'm like, I don't know you want to play with me, but you just ruined the game so we can play together, which is so fucking stupid. So then I go in, and I'm like, hey, bro. I block him. Because fuck that, right? You know what he says when I block him? Oh, you banned me by mistake. No, dude, it's not a mistake. And these people like that, the biggest problem is they don't understand. They don't realize they're doing something wrong. So you can't get mad. It's like getting mad at a baby for breaking a plate. Baby gonna break plate, it happens. You know? They don't know better. So yeah. So that's why I was having a hard time controlling myself. But at the end we did, right? So now for the finale of this, because we're not gonna do a snack review. I'll be back in your arms on. Can you believe that I've been doing this video for that long? Crazy, huh? Crazy, huh? My apologies. Okay, we still got 60 minutes. So how did it feel playing Resident Evil in French? It's such a weird experience. It's such a weird experience because I try to avoid French in my content. Now, I'll talk to people in French. It's really okay. So it's complex. I avoid French in my content for multiple reasons, which we're gonna get into. But I'll speak French. So, for example, in a live stream, when people talk French to me, I'll talk French. Or when it's a product that come from where I was born, Montreal and shit like that, I'll make the effort to speak French because we're gonna represent, right? I'll react to the show in French, right? So the reason why we're avoiding French is because the reason why we avoid speaking French is because of the reason we made a channel. So the reason we made the channel was because I was getting bullied at work. I didn't like my life. This is kind of crazy. This is, again, I told this story multiple times, but never with Project Vendetta. So I was working with a place, and that place was amazing. People were nice to me, but I was the odd guy out. It was everybody was Romanian, and most of them spoke French. Most of them speak English. It was perfect, and they never took me out of conversation. If I was asking, "Hey, what are you talking about?" They would always include me, and then when they were talking about me, they would say what they said in French because they wanted me to understand. It was a really good environment. However, I didn't want to be the guy that always asks, "Hey, dude, can you please include me?" Because if it's not natural, then it should be natural. And bless them, but they were talking about Romanian politics and soccer, and I don't care about any of that. So I'm like, okay, whatever, right? So I wasn't distancing myself, but still, there was this guy who was also on the outs because he was an asshole. This guy was a fucking asshole. This guy's a bully, and just to let you know how much of a bully he was. Everybody hated him at work. He came to me, death threat. I was doing the 2023 depression. That was because of him. Death threat. This guy, I was gone for like 6 weeks because I broke my ankle, and there was three different people that refused to work with him because there was an incident. The boss is like, dude, I cannot change you. You're the only one that can endure him. So that guy was abusive. And there's no such thing as little abusive. There's only like very, very abusive. So the guy comes in, and he's abusive. And every single day he becomes more and more abusive. The reason as to why, there's two reasons as to why. He was broke. This guy couldn't handle money because he come from a poor country. So he never had money, so when he had money, he didn't know what to do with it. First of all, there's two main things. He has a kid at 40 that was not planned. Understand? So they live in a 3.5. He had a third kid. They had 2 kids in 3.5, which is 1 bedroom. How do you have 2 kids in 1 bedroom? The guy was making more than me, and his wife was a teacher. So how's that work? I don't understand. And it wasn't planned. It's like, okay, well, I'm broke. I'm even more broke. And he was telling the boss, like, hey, I need more money. I have more kids. Like, dude, I'm giving you, we're one of the highest paid worker here, and you can't handle that. I'm going to give you more money. You're going to buy more stupid shit. He literally said that. So he said, no, I'm not gonna help you out. Plus, he said, it's your fault for having a kid so late in life, you know, which is kind of like an asshole thing to do, but it's true. And also, he hated me because I was a gamer. I was French Canadian, and he came to French Canada, right? And his kids, that's a sad thing. His kid and his wife, they were very, very into the French culture because Romanians they speak Latin. Latin is a language similar to French because no, I'm so sorry. Romanian is similar to French because they're both coming from Latin, right? So it's an easy language to learn. So the wife, she was super happy with the teacher there. She was happy. The kids, they had friends and they wanted to play games with Fortnite. So the guy was like, you represent everything that is taking my family away from me. You're not taking that away from me. They decided to adapt themselves to a new country. You didn't. You stayed in your old country, but you immigrated, bro. So it doesn't work. All this to say, I get depressed, right? And all of this to say, I have a way to cope with everything, and that way is to hide music. So I had music, but then because I am so fucking sad and so depressed, I cannot spend a day without having music. So I listen to music, 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 I listen to music. And finally, guess what happened? It's insane. I've listened to music so much that I've listened to the whole entirety of Kid Boga channel. Back then, you didn't have more Kid Boga. Three times. That's three years of content. That's 9 years of content at all. And we watched it like less than a year. And he keeps saying, and I'm so fucking depressed. And he keeps saying, if you want to see more of me, you can find me on Twitch. And I don't know what Twitch is. So I find Twitch and I find video games. I'm like, dude, I could do that. I could absolutely do that. So then, I can absolutely do that. Guess what happened? I need a new name. So this name is going to be Ink Vendetta. Why? Because Vendetta was vengeance. And I was feeling depressed and I was feeling like I hated the world, right? Oh, I'm going to be mad at the world. I'm a fucking woe is me, right? So I create Ink Vendetta to revenge on the world, right? And then, the craziest thing is, it starts to work, right? Now, this is I could do this. Yes.
Ça aussi, faudrait genre d'ailleurs un casque, hein? Ouais.
Wow, I'll call this. Of course, we didn't have enough storage. Me with my big mouth, it's okay. So what we did was we transferred the first part of the intro. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to transfer the first part of the intro, I'm going to transfer it, and I'm going to be uploading it, which is, I know, groundbreaking, isn't it? Did I do this? Did I do that? No, we didn't finish uploading this. Jesus Christ. 89%? Good. So yeah, so like I was saying, Vendetta was vengeance, and Ink was because people call me Ink because I was very tattooed. So I was like, okay, well, you know, and then things work, which is not true because things didn't work right away. What was going on was a group of streamers that was like, hey, if you go see my shit, I'm gonna help you out. If you go see my shit, I'm gonna help you out. So it was a group of streamers that was watching each other content, which is not good because you don't have this growth, you have this seeming growth. So people think that you're doing good, but you're not doing good because it's always the same people, and those same people don't care about your content because they want to do their contents, right? Type shit. Now I just have fan, which is insane to even start to understand. And then what? And people start to know me, and I find people that I like, because in that bunch there's a lot of people that are taking advantage of people, and a lot of people that are honest. Honest people, I show my face, but now when I show my face, I'm like, okay, well, people know who I am. Of course. Ouais, hello. Ça va bien?
Oui, ben, j'ai juste fini avec Martin.
Y'a pas de stress. Hey, je vais m'excuser pour tantôt.
Pourquoi?
Ben, ça fait une couple de jours que je dors vraiment mal.
Ah.
C'est quand ça appelé, je te dormais.
Ah.
Fait que t'as trouvé le bloc de fromage?
Ouais, ben, t'as vu la photo?
J'ai pas vu.
Ah oui, ben, si t'as vu la photo, t'as vu le fromage, c'est des trous de fromage.
Hein?
Provolone.
Oh, quand même.
Fait que tu vas pouvoir servir de ça, ça va peut-être être plus versatile que le bloc de fromage.
Ouais, parce que le bloc de fromage, je le mange à boucher.
Ah, ben, parce que tu vas pouvoir en mettre, tu vas tout un sandwich.
Ouais. Non, j'ai rien reçu comme photo.
Ah. Dans ce cas, je te l'ai envoyé.
Je suis dessus maintenant.
Ah. Tu l'as pas reçu?
Non. Salut, on va chez Costco, t'as besoin de quelque chose? Non.
Non, mais pas après.
J'ai compris, mais je l'ai pas.
Ok, ben, on va prendre une photo, puis je...
Mais là, t'as raison, c'est beaucoup plus versatile, puis c'est beaucoup mieux. Puis à la fin de la journée, pas là. Du fromage, c'est du fromage.
Oui.
Puis à la fin de la journée, c'est quoi le pire?
Non.
Le poids, il va être le même. Que ce soit 900 grammes en bloc ou 900 grammes en tranche, ça fait aucune différence, là.
C'est du provolone.
Ouais, mais le provolone, c'est quand même pas pire. Le provolone, c'est quand même nice parce que c'est un peu similaire, en fait à de la mozzarella.
Oui.
Mais avec un peu plus de goût de fromage.
Ok.
C'est pas comme du cheddar. Le cheddar, c'est plus fort que ça, là. C'est entre le cheddar et le mozzarella.
Ça a coûté le 14 piastres, puis t'as pas de taxe sur ça.
Parfait, je le rembourserai quand je vais te voir bientôt.
Il y a pas de problème. Il est au frigidaire.
Good. Le poids, c'est quoi?
Mais quoi?
Le poids. Parce que qu'est-ce qui est arrivé, là, c'est quand tu m'as appelé. Moi, je ne disais rien, parce que l'affaire qui arrive, c'est que j'allais faire épicerie mardi.
OK.
Mais après, je me suis dit, hey, le fromage, là, c'est toujours bon de 1. Puis de 2, je peux pogner moins cher au Costco. C'est cher, ce fromage, là.
Ouais.
C'est cher.
Je sais que c'est cher.
Fait qu'au Costco, tu penses que t'as eu un bon deal?
Ben, cette semaine, il y avait aucun fromage avec des
Mais Non, mais Provolone, c'est une bonne marque. C'est une bonne sorte.
bon. Mais parce que c'est. On n'a pas acheté du fromage suisse parce que.
Non, c'est le seul que j'aime pas.
Ah, c'est ça.
C'est le seul que j'aime pas.
Quand elle dit, garde, elle dit, avec lui, il est déjà tranché.
Ouais.
Ça serait peut-être mieux pour lui s'il veut faire un sandwich, s'il veut en mettre sur je sais pas, n'importe quoi.
Non, c'est une bonne idée. C'est une très bonne idée.
Bon.
C'est une très très bonne idée.
Tu diras si tu l'aimes ou pas.
Hein?
Tu te diras si tu l'aimes ou pas.
Ah, ben, ma mère, elle va souvent au Costco.
OK.
Puis le fromage rouge. C'est quoi le pire?
Quoi?
T'as ton fameux sachet là, de Provolone, là.
Oui.
Je peux te dire c'est quoi la couleur de l'emballage? Il est rouge. Avec
oui.
du mauve.
Oui,
Ouais. Ma mère, elle m'achète le même, je l'adore.
Bon.
Je l'adore. Il y avait juste. C'est dommage parce qu'il y a le Provolone normal. Puis,
Ouais.
tu sais, vous faites les maudits?
Quoi?
Ils t'ont sorti un Provolone. Hein?
Oui, c'est quoi?
Ils t'ont sorti un fromage Provolone de la même marque.
Oui.
Avec herbe.
Oh.
Puis c'était succulent. Mais après ça, qu'est-ce qu'ils ont fait après?
Non.
Ils l'ont pas remis en stock.
Ah.
Fait que, une chance que c'est le meilleur. Non, Nathan a une très bonne idée. Puis encore une fois, écoute, le fromage, c'est du fromage, là. C'est sans tranche, c'est la même affaire. Puis Nathan, avec le versatile, ça a raison. Parce que, écoute, le fromage, si je veux le manger comme ça, je le mange comme ça. Mais si je veux faire un sandwich, je le couper en tranches au bloc, c'est difficile, là.
Ben, c'est.
Non, c'est une belle pensée.
Ouais, mais c'est des tranches minces. Mais regarde, tu mets la quantité de tranches que tu veux.
Ben oui, mais là, tu vas voir, le fromage en tant que tel, il est bon, maudit. Fait que tu fais une tranche. Dans le temps, avec maman, que je faisais, là, c'est pas complexe, c'est un déjeuner. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Tu fais 2 toasts avec une tranche de fromage, tu mets ça au micro-ondes 20 secondes. Ah, c'est un délice, ça. Fait que, on va se laisser là-dessus, parce que je suis pas trop dérangé. Mais nous, on se voit dessus. En tout cas, on se voit mardi.
OK, c'est bon.
C'est bon. Fait que passez une belle journée. Martin, il va bien ou pas?
Ah ben, il va se faire compléter. Il y avait comme un deal au poumon. Puis là, ils vont prendre des échantillons, ils vont l'examiner.
Tableau.
Ils vont aussi en ville, là.
Hein.
Puis là, parce que sa fille, Cathy, elle travaille au
Hein, au CHUM, ouais.
Fait que Cathy, elle suit proche.
Ouais, c'est sûr.
Puis il va aller chez elle. Après ça, ben là, il va aller à l'hôpital. Ah, ça, sa fille est là. Fait qu'elle va en prendre soin un peu, là.
C'est sûr, c'est pas une situation évidente.
Non,
Surtout les poumons, surtout les organes internes, là, c'est ouf. C'est rough.
Ben moi, j'en ai un, une mesure le poumon aussi, mais...
Ah! Mais c'est partagé! Mais pas vrai, tu m'en parles en quoi?
Ben, ça fait longtemps que je le sais, là. Mais oui, il a comme durci.
Hein?
Fait que quand ça durcit, ça n'a plus de problème. C'est sûr qu'il ne va pas grossir ou...
Non, c'est sûr. Mais en même temps, c'est pas pour être impoli, mais un audit, j'ai aucune idée c'est quoi. Fait que tu m'en parles, ça malheureusement, ça sonne pas de... Hein?
C'est comme une partie qui au poumon qui n'est pas supposée d'être là.
Ah, ok, je comprends.
Et moi, ça l'a durci parce qu'à un moment donné, en tout cas, je te compte ça de tantôt, là.
Ouais.
Mais, c'est ça. Mais pourtant, ça n'a pas durci. Fait que s'ils veulent l'opérer, c'est parce que peut-être...
Ça grossit.
Fait que ça peut subir que l'affaire, parce que ça se peut qu'il enlève une partie de poumon.
Ouais, mais encore une fois, si c'est une partie qu'il y a trop, tant que le poumon il revient à l'intérieur original, il n'y a pas trop de problème, là.
Je ne sais pas si le poumon il peut passer. Je sais que le foie, tu peux en couper une partie, puis il va s'en faire. Ben, ça dépend de ton âge aussi, là.
Ça dépend de ton âge, ça dépend combien tu coupes. Si tu coupes un tiers, oublie ça, là.
Ouais, mais partant, ils vont voir, là. Ils vont sûrement trouver une partie, ils vont l'examiner, puis une fois qu'ils vont savoir qu'est-ce que c'est, ben,
Mais regarde,
ils vont comprendre.
est-ce que avec Carl, là, ils ont carrément. Regarde, ça, c'est pas pour les cœurs sensibles, là. Mais Carl, j'ai dit qu'il y avait la maladie du Chrome.
Oui.
Fait qu'il a pris un tube, toi. T'as mis dans les faux-fun. J'allais faire un laser, t'allais chercher ça, là, puis avec des pinces. Ça allait sortir un morceau de. Je sais pas c'est quoi je pense que c'est un intestin, ça aussi, là. Mais imagine, il rentre dans ça, puis avec le laser, il coupe un morceau, puis il vient le chercher. Faire l'analyse, justement.
Oui.
Ça va être tough, là. Hey, mais c'est quoi,
Il est fait dans l'hôpital.
Hein?
Il est en âge.
Ouais, mais l'affaire, il arrive parce que son père aussi, il a des problèmes comme ça.
Ben, ça peut être
Génétique. Ouais, mais regarde, Romic à l'ouvrage, là. Hey, Romic, là, ils ont fait ça.
Oui.
Ils ont rentré un tube, et ça, c'est pas facile. Les gars, il est revenu par, là, hey, les yeux, la graisse de bine, là, d'un zombie.
Oui. Il est tête, là.
Ben, pas juste ça, ils ont mis un tube dans les fesses,
Oui.
puis ils ont mis un tube dans la gorge. En même temps. Tabarnouche. Ouais. Il est revenu, puis les gars, ils disent, écoute, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Mais pour ton dire, tant que regarde, je sais que c'est pas idéal, mais tant que ça souffre pas, tant que ça change rien, c'est pas grave.
Tu fais comme ça sur les cassettes?
Non, merci, je parle le correct avec tes photos des photos de cicatrices puis d'opérations qu'on va te virer, là. Merci, le correct.
J'écoute.
Ah, nice, on va partager ça. Ok, vas-y.
Nick,
Hein?
et tu
Quoi?
parce que je ferais le dedans
En note?
Ils font des opérations live, là.
Ah oui!
Oui, ils enlèvent des surplus de peau.
Ah, nice! Vas-y, partager ça, nice! Hey, génial! J'écoute ça tout de suite, là.
C'est 16 ans, mais parce que je comprends. L'autre fois, Nat avait commencé à écouter avec moi, puis ça m'a fait couper, je sais pas trop quoi,
Ouais, c'est pas super. Mais, tu sais, en même temps, avec les chirurgies esthétiques, c'est un choix aussi, là.
Ouais.
Hey, en passant, en parlant de ça, là, tu checkeras, Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey?
Ouais.
Qu'est-ce que ça fait?
Mais tu checkeras ça dernièrement, il est sorti dans une affaire en France, là.
OK.
La face du gars, toi, mon homme, là, c'est. Hey. C'est pas normal, là. Il ressemble au gars, mais il a des différents yeux, il a différents sourires.
Il s'est fait jouer dans la face?
Ah, je pense que ouais, mais je pense que ça a mal viré.
Ah.
Hey, si, regarde. Ça, c'est un choix, oui, mais. Reste fin de ça. Sacrifice.
Il y a plusieurs artistes qui sont joués dans la face, puis des fois,
C'est des histoires d'horreur, ça. Ouais, puis.
Regarde, Michael Jackson, à un moment donné, il n'y avait plus de nez.
Ça. Bon, c'est tombé, ouais, je sais. Ça fait 30 ans de ça. Quand même, c'est un bon exemple.
Ouais. Et c'est trop fait jouer dans la face aussi.
Ouais. Fait qu'on va ça dessus, puis on va voir mardi, puis écoute, abattons les chirurgies plastiques. Ouais, c'est ça. Fait que profite d'une émission là, de chirurgie plastique à caméra ouverte, là. Vas-y, profite-en.
C'est bon.
Puis un gros merci à Nat, parce que c'est vrai qu'elle est provolone. Puis c'est vrai que un cube, oui, c'est bon, mais tu peux pas faire grand-chose avec ça, là.
Ça va être pour lui, ça va être
Non, c'est une bonne idée. Puis qu'est-ce qui est vraiment nice là-dedans, là, c'est que tous les morceaux de papier, tous les morceaux de fromage sont séparés par un papier.
bon.
Fait que c'est toujours le fun.
Excellent, c'est bon.
Tu vas prendre une photo?
Oui.
Bye, pap.
OK, bye.
Yeah, mon père. Sorry about that. When I was talking about, yeah. So when I started to do the content, I was like, okay, well, people know what I look like, but I don't want the same thing to happen in real life. I think it was more out of fear than out of afraid that, because streaming was an escape. It was a moment of peace, and it was a moment of greatness. And I just didn't want it to reach out to reach to a point where it's the same shit that happened with my real life. Because back then, my real life was insane. And I told this story multiple times, but now that I've been doing this for 4 years, I can honestly say the content creation really improved my life. Because there's some technique, there's some lessons that I learned that I apply in real life. And it's really a lot better, right? Is it perfect? No. Is it close to perfect? Not even. But I'm happy. That's all that matters. C'est le fromage. Ok, cool. Bon. Ah. Oh. Nice. C'est différent. Je l'ai jamais eu en cercle. Ah. C'est ça son fameux fromage qu'il a acheté. Parce qu'il m'a appelé, my father called me this morning and said, hey, do you need something from Costco? I was like, no, I'm good because I did the groceries last Tuesday. But I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe I can get cheese because cheese is always good. And because cheese is always good, this but at the same time, you bought the same thing my mom always buys. So I'm like, okay, well, it's not really new, but I like it. It's something that I like, so I don't mind. So I was afraid of that, right? So speaking in French for me was me something that Steph did. Wasn't that something that Ink did? And I was always wanting to make a difference between Ink and Steph. People say privacy, no, because Steph had a shitty life. So you know, so yes, I was afraid of speaking French, right? And I was always afraid of that. But at the same time, so what happened, which is a completely unrelated story, but still meaningful, is that I started watching people that made content in French. I was like, dude, that's actually some good content. And I felt kind of not necessarily ashamed per se, but I felt bad because I was like, dude, you could do that. You're not. See, it's a real big issue. And again, it's gonna sound super racist what I'm gonna say, but there is French, and there's French Quebec. French Quebec is super farmer. It's super vulgarized. It's villager, but it's it's my language, and I love it. There's a lot of people in different countries that will speak French, but the French I will speak will be French from France. It won't be French from Quebec. So I have to protect that. We have as a province got to protect that, right? And it's really important. It's really important. Yeah. So all this to say, I saw people that were doing that and I felt bad. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you, which is kind of crazy. The content I was watching wasn't the greatest content. It was TikTok live. It was people talking in French Canadian, people from my neighborhood, from the island of Montreal, where I live. It was amazing because I was like, dude, these people, I cross them at freaking Maxi. Cross is je les croise. It's in French show. I see them. I cross paths with, and it's amazing because I was like, okay, well, let's do that. So then I started speaking a little bit of French, started including French in my content, and then I felt bad because I was like, dude, you're including French in your content, but you don't include French in your true channel. If you're honest about this, do it in your true channel, because otherwise it's not honest. Now, you know what's the hardest, the craziest, not the craziest thing, but the hardest thing to believe? How many games didn't have multiple language? And I thought it was something because I remember the PS2 era, it was something that was kind of present. Understand? So yeah, and like that's what I'm saying. So I want to do this. Yesterday I was talking to Delise. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't do it in French. I would do it in English, and it was cool. It was super cool. How they feel? It felt amazing. We had fun. I played like it's kind of hard, but doing this action star, which was really funny. I had a lot of fun. The language is cool because they do some good voice acting, and it's weird because when you think about the voice acting in English, it's originally the OV, which is the OVA, which is original voice actor, and when you do the translating, it's something that is different, right? Now, this is how we're going to be ending the video, but because you say the whole time, I'm going to give you guys a bonus. What is the bonus? You ask. It's a really good bonus. The really good bonus is what? The really good bonus is an announcement. You guys know that I want to learn more language. So what I can start doing is I'm going to have, and this is a huge announcement, okay? I'm going to start doing. If you play with a knife, you cut yourself. You cut yourself. It's okay. Is it bad? No, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not so bad. Ugh. my window, and I can see it all. Even if I feel like it would all be great, put your pick. You're gonna do something cool. There you go. We're a sport fan now. See, we're a sport fan now. It is pretty bad, but it's okay. So, like I was saying, the cool thing here is, I want to learn more language. I can do something new, which is I'll be learning Japanese next, and with Japanese, I just think it's cool because it shows you how much you're bleeding. We'll do Japanese next, and the thing is, I could play Japanese game, I could play French game, I could play English game, and do different playthrough with different voice. And not a lot of people do that. Not a lot of people do that. A lot of people just do one language. I could be one of the first to do that. So yeah. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna patch that up. I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening to this. I know it's a longer video, so fuck it. But all in all, I'm really happy. I'm really happy because I'm like, holy shit, dude, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool if I could do more than 2 language, because nobody does it. And with French, that's my normal language. And I feel like it's important because I feel like it's in a way, self-acceptance. I feel like in a way it is, hey, we speak French. Time to showcase that we speak French. Time to be proud of who we are. Time to accept who we are. Self-love, baby. That's important as fuck. That's important as fuck. It is really important because not a lot of people do that. Not a lot of people reach that point. I want to be one person that reach that point because I know I can do it. Right. And who knows? Maybe one day. I'm hesitating because I'm gonna have kids one day. I'm gonna have kids one day. And it's a real fear. I swear to God, it was not planned. Well, maybe a little bit, but not that much. There's a real fear. I talked about today about the bully. The reason why the bully was so pissed at French people was because his family was speaking French at school. They were speaking French at home. And he didn't understand shit in French. My apologies. My father is not going to learn English, and I want him to be in my grandkid's life. And if you're going to be in my grandkid's life, they need to speak French because otherwise they can't. It's easier for them to learn than him to learn, right? And see, already done. So it's not a big cut. We're good. There's just real fear. There's just huge fear that we made this connection. And then how can I tell my kids, hey, be proud of your French heritage? When all my content, which is my life work, which is the thing I love the most, I'm a workaholic. Everything I do is related to work or not. There has to be all of me. There's gonna be part of me that I hide. There's gonna be part of me that I'm ashamed of. It has to be all of me. And all of me isn't English, all of me is French. Am I gonna stop making English content? No. But I'm doing this big effort to be more honest and to be more transparent and be more open book with you guys. Yet I'm not allowing you in the deeper part of my being, which is my personal life where I speak French. That's not okay. Anyway. Ooh. You're finally done. Anyway, all of this to say, I love you guys, and some great things are gonna happen. Some great things are coming. Just gotta be patient and give life a chance. Okay. No, wait. Aspetta.
Okay. My window, and I can see it all, even if I fail. Don't blink, it's your blink. Yes, it's blood, we cut ourselves. Okay, to do well, we just finished doing intro. Smells good. Look at this. Nice sky, we love it. We finished it in an intro, did an hour. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna be taking a small bath, about 20 minutes. And we'll do a TikTok live. I'm excited for that too. So yeah, so let's go, because I'm in a hurry a little bit, and I'm excited. But so we're gonna do while we take a bath and get that on the file upload. We're gonna get the intro. We'll do one video with, and what else? Do a video, one video with. Oh yeah, so we have to put the intro together, and we have to put True Nature Core together, and that's it. So that's pretty much it. And then I'll see you guys in an hour. So yeah, so they're good. That's good. That's good. My window, and I can see it all. Even if I feel it would all be great. Put your picture on my wall. It reminds me. There you go. See? So, like I said, I just finished the intro. We're gonna do is gonna go take a bath. I'm gonna be watching one of the Dragon Ball movie, what I'm excited for. I don't know which one yet. I might do the Return of Cooler because I know Cooler. I just saw the movie Cooler, so Return of Cooler would be cool. What else? We're gonna do this. I'm gonna take the time when I'm in the bath to edit 3 videos together. So the intro and 2 nature corn. So that could be cool, but we need to do it right now. So guys, I'm gonna press pause and watch the show.
Have you ever tried one of these?
No. These are pies.
They're really
Yes.
Oh.
My kids see that.
You want to try one?
Yeah, man.
I didn't think you were a candy guy.
Really?
Not so sour though.
No.
Have you ever tried one of these?
No. These are pies.
They're really sweet.
Yes.
Oh.
My kids see that.
You want to try one?
Yeah, man.
I didn't think you were a candy guy.
Really?
Not so sour though.
No.
Have you ever tried one of these?
No. These are pies.
They're really sweet.
Yes.
Oh.
My kids see that.
You want to try one?
Yeah, man.
I didn't think you were a candy guy.
Really?
Not so sour though.
Ah.
Ah, t'as boy.
Ouch. Okay, good. It's okay.
Les gars, je suis là. Ton, mon cellulaire, là. Ça, c'est beau. C'est une poubelle, pas besoin de la facture, moi. Non, ça va. Alright. Non, ça va. Bonne journée. Tac, tu me filmes pas, ça va être correct. Je te filme pas tout, je me filme moi, là. Ça va être correct, là. Hey, ça a donc bien chuté, guys. Là, on était genre... Oh, la madame, elle avait l'air mec, là. J'ai compris, tant que tu me parles pas, ça va être correct. J'ai dit pardon. Tu m'avais attendu, hein? Est-ce que le monde sont stressés quand il y a un téléphone allumé? Ouais, mais c'est pas ça, c'est parce que moi, j'ai un gros stick des mains, j'ai un DJ. Tu comprends? J'ai un genre de gros bâton que je peux faire bouger de même, pis tout.
Hi.
Le monde, ils capotent bien raide, là, ils sont comme big, c'est
Thanks.
qu'est-ce qu'il fait, lui-là?
No, what was the query?
En 2026, à un moment donné, il faut que le monde se réveille, là. On est en 2026, là.
But thanks for saying hi. But thanks for saying hi.
Fait que oui, ça peut porter à confusion, le monde, ils
Man,
sont
you're
comme...
dead nowadays. Did they say
Fait
chivalry
que, gang, on va aller
is
essayer le nouvel outfit.
Did they say chivalry is dead? I don't think so.
Merci,
Yes.
tu m'as pas pensé, toi non plus, merci.
Oh.
Chier.
In a public place with camera,
Je sais,
with
j'ai déjà vu...
thousand
j'ai
people
déjà
live.
fait des lives, les gens capotent un moyen... Pas moyen d'aller nulle part. Moi, je sors partout, Jasmine, man. Je m'en calisse de la vie du monde, man.
Ah. Oh.
Je me calisse de la vie du monde, mais des fois, il y a du monde qui vient de me voir. Hey, c'est quoi tu fais? Puis tout, tu sais, ils veulent savoir. Puis il y en a qui sont comme big. C'est quoi qu'il fait avec son esti de bâton, là? Merci, monsieur. Le monde poli, c'est le fun, ça. Le monde qui nous laisse passer, on aime ça. Il faut juste que je remonte mes culottes. Elle vient de perdre mes culottes, guys! Bon, ben, gang, on a bien dépassé aujourd'hui, hein? On a bien dépassé, guys. Non, j'ai pas de check, fan, ta calice, toi, là, le big, là. Oh, Tu viendras, là, tu viendras là, quand tu veux, Big. Je vais te payer la limousine, je vais te payer la vie, Big, si ça te tente, gros. Si t'en manques, là, tu t'as manqué d'amour en me dire ça, là, je vais te payer un petit tour de limousine, tu vas être content, Big. Que? On va te montrer ce qu'il est le pauvre, c'est. On va te montrer c'est qui le pauvre, toi. On va te montrer c'est qui le pauvre, c'est en peu que toi, mon Big. Je perdrai même pas de temps avec toi, Big. Je perdrai même pas de temps avec toi, mon Big. Enfin, j'en ai pas juste un compte, j'en ai plusieurs. Il y a tout l'argent dedans, mon Big. Ok, on est revenu à la maison. Y a-tu quelqu'un? Allô? Non, petit gars. Ça sent le punch, là, mais... Là, je veux moi un peu, chez moi. Jasmine, t'as-tu vraiment les bras que t'as dans une de tes vidéos? Comment ça, qu'est-ce qu'elle a, Jess? C'est cute, non? C'est cute, je crois pas. Je sais pas, là, je sais plus, là, les gars. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Je comprends plus rien, là. Yo, on se met dans le fit, pas, guys? On se calisse, c'est nous. Monster, guys. C'est vrai, faut que je mange, j'ai mon rap. Yo, ça, regardez votre show, guys. Ça, regardez votre show, guys.
Bon. Je pense que c'est pour the music good.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Ouais, non, c'est ça. Raconter l'histoire sans que ça soit ça. Moi, j'étais allé faire des vérifications hier après avoir discuté avec du monde, puis...
Précieuse.
Oh no. And will he, after making for some fast where he played Duncan, Idaho, thought, and will be making, shooting is set to start this year and shave off he even shaved it off in public for the.
This is the kickoff. Game 3. Only for you, Denny. This is the kickoff.
Denis Villeneuve. At least he's got his Denny right.
Just.
Colors.
You can't touch. No touching. I open a few. I'm blind also. You have 10 seconds to look inside. Same thing as me. That's what I did.
10 seconds, bro. How much is it first?
I paid 1,000.
What is this?
I don't know. It's a blind. No, it's not nothing. It's silver. What do you mean?
Is there any gold in there?
No gold. It's $1,100. What do you think you're getting gold? Get that 1 gram? This is silver. 1 ounce pure.
Okay, 1 ounce.
We're not counting. No, it's
Not
blind.
too much. $1,000. It's all silver only.
So put it in. Come.
Oh.
We go blind. We go double or nothing.
No.
Yes.
No.
Tie or nothing.
No.
How much?
I'll do 1,000 or nothing.
Thank you so much. You shut the video. It's okay. It's okay.
How many ounces is there?
I don't know. It's blind. That's the whole idea of blind.
Everything is silver?
I don't know.
You bought that block, first of all.
I don't know his name.
You bought it on the block? I'm sure they checked it before they sell it to you.
There's a flip.
You know, they know what they have.
Okay.
Because I know you don't know, but I promise you they know.
1,200 now.
1,000 or nothing. 1,000 or 1,000. 1,000. 1,000 or nothing.
We do this. One flip, if it's 1,000 or 1,200. Second flip for the number.
So let's do 1,100. Fuck it. We don't need to do it. Mazalito. 11 or nothing. So Mazalito back to back. Mystery pieces. Today's the day. Give me the head. Head. Mazalito free, baby. $3.99 like Moses says.
You can't touch. No touching. I open it for you. I won't blind.
What's up, guys? Où la tâche? C'est vieux, je suis un épais, Big, je pense. Ouais, c'est clairement ça, Big, c'est mon rap, c'est de la... Ça va-tu partir? Si je lave, ça part dessus ou je suis mieux d'aller l'échanger? Ah, mais c'est juste ça là, bro. J'ai pas enlevé l'étiquette, j'ai juste enlevé ça.
How many likes for...
To move into her wealthy boyfriend's upscale apartment.
Il m'a poussé.
Oui, Audrey?
Je dois de passer au feu, de tomber dans le feu. Juste pour vous dire, hein. Je me rappelle, même mon frère a appelé la police. L'autre frère, j'ai appelé mon frère Guillaume, il est pas ici, là. Puis lui, c'est plus fiable de la famille. Moi, puis Guillaume, on est pareil.
Non, je lis pas tous les commentaires. Je check les commentaires à droite.
Tranquille, tu sais. Les deux que vous avez vus, c'est
Quel compte à Jenny, c'est...
L'autre qui est alcoolique, l'autre qui est en prison.
Jenny Léville officielle.
Parce que j'ai comme un peu une famille...
Jenny.
Une famille dysfonctionnelle, on va se le dire.
Oh, I forgot. It's official.
Hey là, la petite calée, c'est rentré dans le corps de pas.
What do you mean 2 hours?
Quality goods.
Enregistre là. Ça, c'est la misère à dormir pour être géré. Et ça garde des gens sur la repérer puis faire pas ça.
How much is in gold?
Maybe around close to 90K.
Money is nothing. 90K that hit one chick.
What do you think is gonna happen with gold?
It's gonna go high.
10,000, you think?
No, I mean, minimum 7,000. 6 for sure. It's not coming down, bro.
And then what? Do you scrap? Or no, because money needs...
How much you gonna scrap? And then what?
I know. I got rid of so much shit already also. Like, Rolex, everything. I'm disgusting.
Soon we're gonna melt even all the watches.
I know.
It's
There's
crazy.
more money melting it. People don't have the money to buy it. You know what I mean? And those that have the money want the fucking real shit. Like this. That's what I'm saying.
100%.
They don't want to buy a 26 millimeter from the 1980s gold for fucking 15,000. So 11 G's in scrap. The watch used to be worth fucking 6K, 7K. Gold double, the watch is double.
Somebody gotta talk to Rolex, if anything, honestly. I don't know how they're making money when the gold price is already double. Their MSRP only went up like 10%.
It doesn't make sense.
What are they doing?
They're gonna jump up heavy this year. Quality goods. They literally hold.
The moment he is clearly 2 meters tall, but he rides a children's bicycle because lighter weight means faster speed. Before the race begins.
What are we hoping for? 4 stars, right? Wait, I saw gold? What does that mean? Streamer luck? I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. We got a person? Wait, is this good?
Using the clip of somebody to sell again.
Alright, lads. Generation 10.
I don't know if it's French or Spanish, but it was orange rind, and it was white in the middle.
Did it look a little bit like this?
No, more of it like this orange on the top, and then like that.
It could have been Fontanella. That's made more in Ontario, but it's served a lot there. I wouldn't have it, but that Fontanella that you just touched might be similar. If you can pass that to me. Yeah, it'll still taste pretty similar. They press out the bubble. The softer one, yes.
And how much is this now?
Let me have you taste it first. We got to do the important work first. Then we can figure out the details. Exactly. And you always like it, so you always get more. That's how it works. Yeah, yeah. The Fontal, like, we use it in our kitchen for a ton of, like, melting applications. Yeah, exactly. So try that. It's like light and buttery, kind of Alpine recipe. It's not exactly the thing, because this is from Italy, but it's close. I think that what you were having was fontanella.
Is that it?
Yeah.
How much are we looking at for like that half a pound?
Let me type it in for you here. So it's $35 for 1 pound. That's what a half pound looks like. So $17.50 for that piece.
But it's cool, I checked out. Oh, you wanna be friends now? Okay, let's put my fake face on and pretend.
Sinon, es-tu de Boston ou...
Non, mon père était dans la marine, alors j'ai...
I have to share this. So Callie, Torty Mama here, had 3 babies this morning. And as you guys know from my previous posts, these 2 girls are best of friends. And
Ceci est un...
Get me 67,000.
We're at the wrong screen, Daytona. We are trying to sell it for $67,000. You think we're...
This is my 20.
Here are your Gen 10 start. Here are your Gen 10 starters. Choose one. What's the problem? Yes, you have to pick one. No, I haven't got any more. Just pick one. You'll be able to catch some more on the islands. Just choose one for now. Here are your Gen 10 starters. Choose one. What's the problem? Yes, you have to pick one. No, I haven't got any more. Just pick one.
Have you ever...
Thanks for telling me. So tomorrow, there's an event on Fortnite.
And now for Cruel Son. I will be the one. You gon' forever be mine.
Something.
You fucking dumbass. There's a bit of a... shit, I did. There was a bit of a sunset. Fuck! Young Link, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Doing well for we're having a wonderful day. See, this is as close to the sunset we got, and so freaking long. It's already 5:30, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be playing some Resident Evil 4 for like an hour. Then we'll be doing a TikTok live. So without further ado, let's go. I'm sad because I really thought today's gonna might be a sunset, but it's okay. I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling?
My apologies. Why do you feel bad? Because there was a sunset. Wasn't much, but there was one.
And we'll just do yeah, we'll just do such a hard time talking today. Mazalito Benny. Mazalito Benny. Mazalito Benny. Love that guy. Okay, good. It should both. Fuck, wrong game. I'm gonna do Benny. Okay. Mazalito. Hey. Yeah.
Good. I have exactly 1 hour. Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to our show. I'm Kathleen Watts are having a wonderful day on this gorgeous night. Do mean gorgeous. Freaking the 27th February 2026. Just making sure that the stream is working. Sorry guys. Second day of oh mon Dieu Seigneur, c'est en français. Hey, je suis vraiment désolé, guys. Salut, c'est ton Jamie, j'espère que bien. Je passe pas journée en ce 27 février 2026. Aujourd'hui, on fait une autre partie de ce magnifique jeu qui est Resident Evil 4. On va juste s'assurer que ça marche parce que des fois ça marche pas. Je me suis pour l'anglais au début, je suis pas habitué de faire en français. Aujourd'hui, on fait un 1 heure présentement, parce que là, je vais faire. Il y a 5h40 à 6h40, je fais mon live TikTok, d'habitude. Fait que là, le but c'est quoi? Le but. Campagne, une autre voix a été ajoutée. Fait que ça, c'est le DLC à Ada Wong. Fait que les 5 playthroughs de Tower. Aujourd'hui, on fait un Mazelito. C'est quoi ça? C'est Benny, qui était un vendeur de montres. Je l'adore. Il était un vendeur de montres à New York. J'adore ce gars-là. Puis, qu'est-ce qu'on va faire? C'est qu'on va faire 1 heure. Puis là, on va le faire en TikTok live. Puis après ça, c'est sûr qu'est-ce qu'on va faire? On va se faire un autre. Un autre, c'est quoi? Un autre live. Un autre live. C'est bon ça? Ça vous va? C'est qu'on commence sans arrêt. Sans s'arrêter. J'ai pas de snack aujourd'hui parce qu'on va manger dans 1 heure. On va manger des belles. Des Humpty Dumpty, des pâtés de fromage, des crottes de fromage. Avec des boîtes de chocolat. Puis du. Ouais, ça va être bon. C'est quoi une nouvelle chose qui est juste 1 heure. Vous vous rappelez hier qu'on est arrivé au chapitre 3. C'est que ça commence à chapitre 3. Ça commence comme ça. Ouais, Benny, je l'adore. C'est un gars qui fait des. Comment je dirais bien ça? Il fait des. Il vend des montres. Puis qu'est-ce que les vendeurs avec les montres qu'ils vendent? Ben. Ok, là, il faut que je bouge ça. Comment ça marche pas, c'est ça montrera pas la fucking page. C'est que lui, qu'est-ce qu'il fait? C'est qu'il fait des ventes de montres. Délégation, puis il fait une négociation. Là, il parle comment il vend, c'est quoi les trucs du business, c'est quoi le prix de l'or, c'est quoi les montres qui vaut la peine. Tu comprends? C'est vraiment intéressant. Vraiment intéressant. Là, j'ai hâte de commencer parce que ça me tente, j'avoue, à Resident Evil, là. C'est un boss depuis hier. C'est le nouveau chapitre, ça fait que c'est nouveau. Ah, c'est Louis. Je regarde mon graphique ici. Alors, ça regarde les mecs! On se refait un petit chapitre, quoi! Alors là, on se fait bien magané par le bureau. Le prêtre, je ne sais quoi. Donc, c'est une petite. On fait une petite affaire en prévu, tu comprends, tu captes. Mais bordel, c'est quoi cette merde? Ah, c'est Ashley qu'il faut. Il faut Ashley. Mais en même putain qu'il faut Ashley, hein? Alors là, on y va. Je vous dis, ce jeu, c'est le bonheur. On va se faire une sauvegarde, pas besoin. Je suis un champion de jeu. Un champion, mec. Alors, vous vous rappelez hier, on a fini le chapitre. On a dit quoi? On a dit, allez. Basta. On se la fait, quoi. Je veux bien battre parce qu'il y a vraiment un clébard ici. Et le clébard, je veux le sauver parce que je suis un amoureux des clébards. Ça, c'est une partie maximum importante. Alors, Clément! Tu t'es fait coincer, hein? Alors? Allez. Viens, papa est là. Papa Léon est là. Tiens, mon gaillard. T'es un bon petit loup. Ah, c'est bon. C'est pas plus parce que Léon est genre plus gentil que moi. Moi, je suis un trou de cul des films d'action. Il est fucking gentil. Ah, bordel. Tu vois le truc. La clé de l'insigne, on vient d'avoir ça. Là, ça va être miraculeux parce que là, tu vas voir le nombre de trésors que j'ai accès, le nombre de portes que je peux ouvrir. C'est un axe de fun. Alors là, on a un petit problème comme tu dirais. J'ai une petite clé, voilà. Mais la petite clé, je veux m'en servir. Et j'ai pas envie dans ce plaideur. Si je m'en sers maintenant. Si je m'en sers pas, ben bordel, j'en reviens pas. Tu captes ce que je te dis? Moi, je vise un bon score parce que... c'est Lyon, quoi. Bon. Qu'est-ce que je vois ici? C'est plutôt la nuit. Ça va être dangereux ici cette nuit. Si le chien, tu ne le libères pas, le chien qui va te libérer, il va t'aider. Si tu ne le libères pas, il t'aide pas. Mais j'adore ce chien-là, là. Il est chill en esti, là. Il t'aide vraiment beaucoup. Et voilà. Alors là, on a un petit tasting, on se la fait, on se la coule douce, quoi. Voilà. C'est ouvert. Le point important que j'ai pris la clé, quoi. Oh merde, c'est la nuit. C'est bec. Je te garantis, ils n'ont pas. Alors. Je sais pas. Des munitions de pistolet, ça fait, c'est bien ça. Pourquoi j'ai pas ramassé? Ah, je sais pas, moi. Ah, c'est quoi le bordel? 12 balles. Tu vois, ce mec, tu penses que je t'ai pas vu, hein, mais je t'ai vu, mon mec. Allez. Approche, gaillard. On est de retour au village, quoi. Le loup, c'est lui que j'ai sauvé ou pas? On est retour dans ce blé d'or. Ah. Quelqu'un a fermé cette porte. Je peux y retourner, quoi. D'accord, on se la fait. On se la fait. Bon, maintenant. Tout dans le mur. Des munitions. Il y a un max de trésors que j'ai pas capté. Mais c'est bien, quoi. Là, je sais pas qu'on a laissé un maximum de trucs ici. C'est le corbeau. C'est chelou, y'a personne, quoi. C'est chelou, ce truc. Bon, maintenant, on sait qu'il y a un maximum de trucs, tiroirs verrouillés, c'est bien. C'est bien ça. Moi, je vais me faire un max de corbeau. Je vais faire à quoi un max de corbeau? Je pense que je t'ai pas vu. C'est bien, oui, je t'ai vu. Ah. Ça le fait. Oh, pour se lancer, mais c'est bien ce truc. On va aller mater. On va mater le trésor. Qu'est-ce que j'ai ici? Boussole ancienne qui est bien résisté à l'épreuve du temps. Tu vois ça? Comme ça, toi. Ça me dit quelque chose. Je vois rien. Je vois que dalle. Là, que j'essaie de faire, j'essaie de tout faire comme faut. Par exemple, tu vois ici. Il y a des choses que j'ai pas ramassées, les 7. Je vais les ramasser. Good. On va aussi se faire. Tu vois que j'ai faim. Parce que l'habitude qu'il fait, c'est que je fais l'intro. Je me fais une intro, je prends ça relax, je trouve ça chill. Sincèrement, je suis fucking content qu'on joue à Resident Evil, là. Hier, j'ai vraiment trippé. J'ai vraiment aimé. Puis c'est ma première fois que je joue à un jeu en français. Mais c'est important. C'est un jeu que j'adore. Ça va bien. J'espère que le monde va aimer. Ça, je peux pas le savoir, tu sais. Je sais que j'ai oublié des trucs ici. Genre ça, c'est tout. Je pense qu'il n'y a rien là. Parce qu'il y a des affaires qu'il faut que tu pognes. Le truc, c'est que je préfère revenir maintenant, les prendre quand j'ai peut-être besoin, avoir les pesos que j'ai peut-être besoin, me rendre à des places que je ne me suis pas rendu avant. Tu vois? Bon, c'est que là, ils disent qu'il y a un fer ici. Ah, c'est bizarre. Il me dit qu'il y a des affaires ici, mais je vois fuck all. Ah! Échelle. Je comprends pas, je peux l'avoir. Ça me fait chier un peu, mais c'est pas grave. Je peux-tu aller ici ou pas? Ouais. Ça, j'adore. C'est quoi, acheter l'affaire avec l'écran de trésor, c'était parfait. C'est vraiment une idée. Non. Je veux du quartz ou je veux de l'émeraude? J'ai juste un spray ici. C'est quoi ça? Marchand? Là, j'ai une fucking place qui a pas d'allure. Pour faire un chose qui vaut peut-être même pas la peine. Mais le faire ton marchand, c'est jamais mauvais, là. On va tout ramasser. La carte au trésor, vraiment, mais vraiment un bel achat. J'avais peur, je l'ai pas lâché pourquoi? Parce que je pensais que c'était juste la région. Fait que j'ai dit, Chris, je vais perdre mon temps avec ça, moi, là. C'est quoi tes nouveautés, poteau? D'accord, d'accord, on regarde. Formule grenade aveuglante. Ça le fait, ton truc. C'est pas super, quoi. Hmm. Non, c'est vraiment ça. Tu vois, ça me dit que il va faire le live. Ça me fait chier. Ouais, ok, c'est vraiment bon. Ok, dur. Peut-être. C'est vraiment un jeu parfait. J'ai un matériel, mais pas trop généreux. L'histoire est bonne. Le jeu est plaisant. J'aime pas trop le fait qu'on soit dans la nuit, là, mais bon. Et voilà. Le melee ici, le. C'est vraiment le meilleur que tu peux avoir. Que j'ai quand même envie de faire. Ah, là, c'est bon, j'ai les trophées. Ok. Ok. Good. Quelqu'un qui va le faire, il est hyper simple. On vient checker les trophées. Ben, j'allais vendre, mais j'allais vendre tout. Good. Ça, désolé, on fait l'affaire. On a un petit jeu dans le background. Bon. Le problème, c'est que. J'aurais tout fucking acheté, man. J'aurais fucking tout acheté. J'aurais vendu des armes. J'aurais été comme, hey. J'ai acheté pour le crossbow, pour l'arbalète. Mais non. Il y a un trophée pour ça. Défi. Non, je l'ai fait. Le plus drôle, c'est en fait, on vient finir un jeu qui s'appelle Borderlands. Dans la boîte, il y a quelque chose de similaire. T'as les Badass Frank. C'est vraiment la même chose. J'ai des quêtes. Complètement. C'est complété. Là, je sais pas quoi faire. Avec un signe. Trésor enfermé. Ok, good. C'est toujours les épingles la plus à faire possible parce que Le plus tôt tu les pognes, le plus tôt tu peux les vendre. Le plus tôt tu peux les vendre, le plus tôt tu augmentes tes armes. Wow. Fallait pas que j'aille là, moi? Ah ben, il y a des clébards ici. Bon, ça fait. Je fais ça de mon couteau, là. Parce que le permis de réparer, ça coûte. Le réparer, ça coûte quoi? Ça coûte 2500. Le réparer quand il est brisé, c'est 4000 piastres. Les chiens, ça va être tough. Je sais pas mon shotgun. Ah, on est deux. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? On fait la tactique de 300. T'as pas d'une affaire comme ça. Fait que là, ils ont pas le moyen d'aller vers toi. Puis, c'est derrière pas leur nombre. Ils ont pas de place pour passer. Fait qu'ils passent un par un. Là, je suis dans la merde. C'est quoi ce bordel? Mais tu m'as bien bloqué, toi, hein? C'est une merde. Je peux rien faire, moi, ici. Alors là, je vais monter des escaliers, comme ce toit. On va faire comme ça, tranquillos. Et là, je peux tomber, mais si je tombe, ça fait l'affaire. C'est quoi ça? C'est le mur avec Ashley. C'est le mur avec Ashley, quoi. Toi, tu mets ça ici, tu penses à arrêter Léon Kennedy? Non, 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 non. J'irai survécu à Raccoon, moi. Ah, c'est chelou, votre truc. Je t'entends. Alors, t'es où, ma grande? Alors, t'es où, la gonzesse? Il s'est comme. Ah, c'est magnifique, ce truc. Encore une fois, t'es le con qui a oublié les munitions. Encore une fois, t'as foiré. Je peux revenir ou pas? Oh, comment c'est nice. Nice. Vous avez vu manquer des balles. C'est pas grave, mais c'est pas fameux, là. Yo. J'ai goût de popcorn. Là, on a des bons 5 à soir. À soir, on a des fromage. Fait que des fromages tannés, là. Ça va être écœurant. Puis j'ai mangé des crottes de fromage, là. Un petit empty avec des bons Hershey chocolate. C'est incroyable. Je me rappelle, c'est là qu'on va revoir Louis. Là, il faut rester par exemple. C'est important ça. Parce que le but, c'est de pas sauver trop souvent. Il démarque pour une raison, là. Parfait, parfait. Là, faut comment que je me concentre parce que là, je suis comme. Je sais pas, je me sens pas. Top notch. Parce que là, aussi, qu'est-ce qui se passe présentement? C'est intéressant avec le temps. C'est que je peux être intéressant, mais en même temps, je suis comme, oh fuck, je peux pas trop. On essaye, ça marche. Clé de lancer, ça marche pas. J'ai mon voyage. Mais c'est quand même une bonne nouvelle. Fait que c'est pour ça qu'il n'y avait pas de. C'est pour ça qu'il n'y avait pas de. Qui me disait pas, hey, ben ça c'est bon. J'ai des fucking ads de malade, mon gars, là. J'ai des ads de 40 minutes. C'est pour ça qu'ils me disaient pas, parce que d'habitude, ils m'ont dit, hey, t'as vu cet item-là. Fait que peut-être qu'ils n'ont pas dit parce que tu n'avais pas accès. En passant aujourd'hui, Stream 7 il est sorti. Fait question horreur, ça se donne quand même. Et voilà. Lui va venir. Louis va venir. Pas ici. Il vient ici. C'est parce que il faut que tu sauves la. Il faut que vraiment que tu. Oh mon dieu. Attention, attention. Si c'est ça, moi ça va être difficile en maudit gros. Ok. Fait que si je me rappelle bien que c'est de coincer ça. C'est parce que c'est plus difficile. Fait que là, qu'est-ce qu'on va faire? On va aller chercher le shotgun. Au cas où. Le pistolet, je sais pas, peut-être de 2. Bon. Parfait. Je sais que le pistolet, lui que j'ai, je pense qu'il est du meilleur. Comme j'ai pas de balle. Même sans balle. Probablement meilleur. Ouais, putain, l'affaire pour le arme de dos, l'affaire pour le pistolet. Parfait. Les potos. Comment t'as été tué? Parfait. C'est vraiment difficile parce qu'ici, tu vas pogner avec Louis. C'est parce que c'est plus difficile le jeu. C'est un peu étrange. Le début du jeu, il est tough, man. Ok, y'a rien ici. Sincèrement, je suis un peu déçu. Parce que j'ai vu le coffre. C'est qu'il y a une grosse séance maintenant. Là, il faut le retourner au lac, quoi.
give somebody either a $1 bill or a $5 bill, and you sign your name on it, and you say Mazel Tov on your new booth, and then you put it on your safe. So Benny came up to me, and Benny gave me a $100 bill, which is very special. It was the first day we met. He writes Mazal, Benny, and then it's GF20.
Cet hôtel? Là, c'est vraiment, j'ai aucune idée où aller, là.
And ever since then, we became freaking best friends and brothers, man. That's it. I don't want to buy a watch. I want to buy something at the right time. Like that. I want to buy like a jewelry-oriented piece.
Fait que s'ils me le mettent ici parce que l'hôtel, je peux y aller.
But don't get too excited when you see it, okay? What's up, my brother? How's it going, dude? My brother, guys. You know, this stand-up hidden treasure, as soon as you show...
Cartouche, j'en ai besoin.
Last 20 years, as soon as they see someone wants to buy, they get hot. I know. Okay, so I gotta report the thing. Yes, sir.
Je sais pas combien j'ai le maximum, c'est. Ça, on oublie plein de choses. C'est là que je fais des erreurs. L'affaire, c'est qu'ils sont généreux avec les items, mais il faut quand même que je fasse attention. Ils sont généreux, mais pas trop. Bon. L'hôtel devrait être juste ici. J'ai pas la clé pour. On a essayé. Ok. Bon. Là, la convention qu'il faut que j'aille en arrière. Ah, je suis à l'imbécile. Je sais où aller. Je sais exactement où aller. C'était ici.
I'm looking for treasure today. I want something that I can't find anywhere else. I have my good friend Betty here now, and I get excited when I see nice things. Even though he told me don't get too excited. A lot of these things that these jewelers they have, over the years, it becomes like part of their life because they see it every day.
Oh mon Dieu.
Even the jewelers are supposed to sell it. Also, we are the best collectors ourselves. You always tell me that. Who are going to find in yourself? You want to say this or no? It's a gorgeous piece, though. This is something for you. You have a lot of customers, and today I'm buying for myself. Today we're the customers. Okay, have it for a few months, and then sell it to somebody else for much more money. See? It's for the Latina, no? Yeah, that's not good for the Latina. I think this is a nice one. Center of the living room table, and putting some flowers, what have you. You know, some gifts. I like this more.
Ça, c'est bon. Ça va être ton couteau. Attention, ton couteau. On va aller avec le... C'est facile. J'ai dit la baisse c'est la meilleure affaire au monde. Et voilà. Parfait. Parfait ça. Là, c'est les deux qui sont bons là. Non, on va retourner après. Je suis pas mal sûr que c'est la place qu'il faut que j'aille. À l'église. Toc toc. Qui est-il? Ah bordel. Ah ça je connais. C'est mon mec. Je le sais pas. Vipère.
Miss Clara? Now you know the talk. The Empire's crumbling, the galaxy's going dark, blah blah. Just as doctors.
Ça prend une date moyenne au motif unique. Si les dents de lettres sont retirées. On va le réparer ici, lui. Parfait. Ça, je me rappelle, j'ai oublié qu'il y a un trésor ici. On a vu ça dans l'affaire. Bon, je vois ça. Attention, il faut faire quelque chose d'autre. Attention, j'en reviens. Ok. On a ça. Il fait du contenu lui aussi. Good. Good. Bon, ok, we're done. Non, parce que j'ai en train de jouer un autre jeu dans le background. Fait que là, on a ça, parfait. Fait qu'on va dire 38, 35. Dors bien, continue de l'épanouir, cher enfant. Mesure donc qu'on se divorce. Ah non, je vais faire en voix de prêtre. Tes mères le causent de nouveaux vêtements. Avec 57 quintaux de blé à la moitié, 1 euro par jour, c'est déjà trop grand pour ton parc. Prends-toi, cher enfant. Tous tes frères et tes sœurs qui n'ont pas cette chance. Non, c'est lui, Mick! T'es un géant de la bordel. Bon. Y'a pas autre chose ici.
qu'est-ce que tu me donnes? Un carreau, un bleu velours. C'est pas incroyable, hein? Ah, magnifique. Magnifique, j'adore. Non, non, tu peux retourner. Je reviendrai pour te voir. Ou je fasse un petit tour? On est puis. C'est le bordel ici. Il y a une tornade qui est passée. Thomas Kennedy! Voilà. Alors, qu'est-ce qui se cache ici? Hein? Il y a un petit tunnel. On aime bien, ça se fait, ça se fait. Il y a quelque chose qui vaut la peine, quoi. Ah. Chaussures. Couteau, c'est bien, c'est bien. Je vois. Il y a là, ici, moi. Et voilà. Ah, un rat. Le truc, c'est que je sais pas s'il y a de la valeur. On va le tuer. Parce que pourquoi pas. Allez, petit rat. Où es-tu? Et voilà. Dans ta gueule. Alors là, ça va. C'est ici. Alors là, on va. Je pense bien que c'est ça le but. Là, je suis rendu là. Tellement excitant. Non, on est retour au point de départ. Qu'est-ce qui pourrait bien se cacher ici? Laisse-moi deviner. Eh bien ouais, que dalle. De la merde. Bon. C'est pas fameux, mais c'est pas grave. Là, je suis coincé dans ce putain de bordel. On va aller ici, on va aller ici, on va se la faire. Et ouais, je connais ce truc comme ma poche. C'est de 1. Et de 2. Et voilà. C'est le poteau. Étranger. On n'est pas de quoi. Marre de manquer complètement de munitions. Et j'ai faux. Le lance-carreau va te changer la vie. Les outils peuvent être récupérés et réutilisés, de quoi faire des sacrées économies. Pas non plus d'acheter des formules de carreaux pour transporter en carreau les couteaux que tu as de trop. Avec ça, plus de soucis de munitions. Et ce n'est pas tout. Attache des mines adhésives au carreau pour ramener l'arme. Oh! C'est génial ce truc. Maintenant, on fait de la business. Ah, je répare mon couteau, quoi. Mais tu sais que t'es cher tes trucs. Hein, tu sais que c'est cher. Pense un peu aux autres, mon ami. $1000. Oh, c'est ça, alors je vais le nettoyer. Attends une seconde, je le nettoie. J'ai ça aussi. J'ai ça aussi. Maintenant, on modifie on modifie le couteau, quoi. C'est quoi, j'ai plus envie de faire ça. Bon. Et ben jaune, mais c'est magique ce truc. Là, je sais pas que j'ai acheté si ça vaut la peine ou pas. J'ai dit non, là. Un de mes amis est gravement malade. Avant qu'il ne passe l'arme à gauche, j'aimerais lui faire goûter l'exemple d'épars que l'on trouve par ici. Rien à voir
avec les couleuvres qui s'indiquent veulent nous faire avaler. Je pourrais me perdre main forte. J'en ai un. C'est malade, malade comme design. Regarde. Malade. Ah, ce truc, c'est de la merde. Il y a un max de... Oh merde. J'ai vraiment mon couteau ou pas? Eh ouais, je vais réparer. Truc de ouf. Il faut 3. Je suis content parce que vous en avez 3.
Something from the motherland. Something special. Something. What city are you from? The city. Damascus. So you're from Damascus.
Le rythme est fucking bon là.
How much is this? This. What else? What else? How much is the whole tree like this? Let's go. You want price?
Je vais avoir les 3.
Doesn't matter. Have a price? $2,500 for both if you want. All the way around over here. I know, whatever. What's that? 26? 27? God's number. 26. God's number. I like this guy. Everybody else gets my butt. That's it. Thanks. Martin.
Mateo.
Listen, show me stuff that we don't want to sell. Can I see it? What are those watches over there? I see some old school watches. No? You have to buy this like all together. Like this is. I like packages. What is this? How much is this Cartier watch? 1 second, let's see. I just want to know real quick. How much is it Cartier? Huh? Yo. $500. I can take this? 500?
Boom.
Yeah, that's 6. Yo, come here. Enjoy. Free gift. Cartier watch.
Ah, tu vois, c'est pas la peine. J'allais me plaindre, j'allais dire, ah, c'est de la merde, mais non. Un carreau.
Nice. Two-tone. There you go. I'm happy with my treasure hunt. I got the weirdest stuff in the world. And I gifted a guy a free Cartier watch. So that's it. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. You're not pretty good. That was fun. Probably the most fun that I've had in the last month. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, you interact with people and you negotiate. And that's it. Negotiation is the best. It's the best thing in the world.
J'adore ça. Ça me dit qu'il faut vraiment que j'y aille. Salut la grossesse. Non, il faut une petite clé. Hey, c'est acheté ça. T'as achevé. Regarde, enfin dans le but jusqu'à l'ordre le prévu. Ça, c'est achevé, ça. Une nuisible de l'extérieur est tenue pour la fille. Ok, attends. Un nuisible de l'extérieur est venu pour la fille. Enfermez-la dans l'église et attendez les ordres de notre Seigneur. Jusque-là, gardez l'entrée de l'église fermée. La clé sera conservée dans la grotte de l'autre côté du lac. Le monde se chargera de cet intrus imprudent. J'adore ça. Mais c'est mal eu, ces trucs. Il faut que j'aille là.
You'll try anything for nighttime cold and flu relief. Or at least your partner will. Hallelujah.
Et voilà.
Fast multi-symptom relief with new Buckley's
Et après, t'as un truc ici. On sait jamais. C'est une véritable mine d'or, ce truc. Broche à cheveux élégante. Un truc des grosses. Un bijou pour cheveux incrusté de pierres rares. Oui, oui. C'est vrai, ça le fait, ça le fait.
Moses the Jeweler, New York City Diamond District. The most unique characters you'll ever meet in the world's most hidden
Ces jumeaux de valeur qui nous ont trahis en rejoignant cette magnifique ne méritent pas. Après, quelqu'un pourrait détruire les emblèmes gravés sur leur pierre tombale. Ouh, on va le faire. J'ai hâte de faire ça. Je fais le pêche.
like the Michael Jordan of this game is insane. First of all, welcome to the show.
Yeah, listen, thank you for having me, man. And you know, I appreciate the kind words. But you know what I'm saying is this guy is blowing past me. Every time somebody sees me, they're like, yeah, Mazal. I'm like, yo, bro, come on, man. This guy's working.
I can't even focus right now. Basically, today we're gonna go treasure hunting.
Alright.
My whole thing on this show is I want to show everyone.
Il va y avoir deux pierres tombales.
What's up, brother? Basically, my whole thing on this show is to show.
Je me rappelle bien voir des zombies le plus là.
Many treasures, many cool things over there.
Nooks and crannies over here. Nooks and crannies of amazing treasures and amazing little pieces that you would never know existed that have been sitting around for 20 years. But people are scared to go in and exchange and just do business. That's changing now that the whole world is coming down here.
Exactly.
There's a lot of cameras on it.
It's a real life production.
Yeah. So they love you.
Les deux frères jumeaux, c'est celui-là?
Listen, you brought light to the jewelry game.
I played my part. I'm happy to play my part.
Un truc de ouf.
You're blowing up on another level.
C'est des ensemble.
I appreciate you, and I appreciate everything you've done for this game. And let's go find some fucking treasures.
All right,
Let's
so
go.
what's the first spot we're gonna hit?
I don't know. I want to go somewhere old school. So last week I went with Benny with the Zolan exchange, which I never been to in my life. I was on the block for 10 years.
Right.
That was the only exchange I ever walked into.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We can walk into freaking like 23 West, which is like
Et voilà.
school. You know what I'm saying? We go find some nice treasures.
Aussi simple que ça.
So I bought so many random pieces last week. I bought a bar mitzvah board that was done in silver, so that he was standing and reading the Torah.
Right.
And then I bought a freaking 2-tone submariner. And then I bought a fancy yellow diamond ring. And then I bought a big turquoise rock. So
Leave in the comments if you guys want us to hit the road because there's treasures throughout. You know.
Nice, look at
So
this.
if you guys want us to hit the road.
Check-moi ça, mon gars.
that's season 2 right there.
And you know, see what else is going on.
Season 2 of Bring on the Road.
T'as vu qu'il y a un grand trésor ici, là?
You never know when there's an interesting gold bar. They got an AK-47 right here. You got this. I mean, it's nothing special.
You know what I'm saying? No, that's some cool stuff. Yeah, let's
C'est verrouillé, ok.
Guns in there.
I'm a sports card collector, so that would be freaking dope for me right there.
Exploring the diamond.
On va fermer ça ici, guys. Il faut que j'y aille pour manger, faire le live. Fait que je vous aime beaucoup, puis on se revoit dans 2 heures. Je sais pas quelle heure, mais on va se revoir bientôt.
Oh shit! Wow.
What was the sports card you had in the corner? Left corner. Football? Yeah, the football.
Bon. Now.
Now this is a treasure. Straight off the bat. You know what I'm saying? This is a crazy piece. And how much is this right here? 5 ounces of silver. 5 ounces of silver? This is an amazing.
How much is that? And how much is Marino? $340. So, and how much is this? 20 ounces. I'm gonna buy it for my dad. I'm gonna buy the gun for Max because that's what we do with treasure. You got it. That's what I get for my pops. My dad's a big sports so nice you can keep the change. Love you, man. Thank you. And this is yours. There we go. This I love you. You got our treasure on today. My first music here. I really enjoyed this. Max, love you. You deserve it. Thank you. You know, cool shit. That's the beauty of the jewelry industry is that you can find treasures, and honestly, it's pretty inexpensive. For a holiday, I mean, this is an amazing gift idea for somebody who really likes it. You know, it goes beyond the weight and the silver and everything else.
Nobody's live tonight. Kumbe's live.
I like what it's turning into now. It was a lot of needless frustration for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of needless back and forth.
It's a cutthroat game.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But the culture changes. What's your next goal? Just to really polish up this brand so people could get the sales numbers up. It's just dollars and cents, you know what I'm saying? Right now, we're lucky we'd be pushing $4 million a month in sales. And I want to get to 5. It's always the same shit. Let's fucking get it.
It is like a firing squad.
I am mostly looking forward to chatting and snapping. We all heard that, right?
You would make a good trader.
If you've got a passion for golf, TSN Plus is a must with PGA Tour Live. Get extended coverage, exclusive feeds, and more. For a limited time, subscribe to a 6-month pass for just $32.99. Offer ends March 1st. Visit tsn.ca/TSN Plus.
What's up, guys? How are you? How you doing, sir? Don't worry about it. It's good. Yeah, it's okay. Everyone knows it's here. We're good. Everyone knows it's here. We're good.
You've got some interesting little Eiffel Towers and
145 Stroll.
It was the biggest thing back in the 70s. These charm bracelets and stuff. Yeah. Had these charms, and you know what's cool? It's coming back. See, look at that watch. Black too, like that. With the Opal, I know you had Opal on.
Yeah. That's a cool little treasure.
Very nice.
That's a cool little treasure. Only this booth had a person that was working in it.
They could have made a sale. They did not you.
Of course.
Yes. God bless. We're looking for different and weird things. Things that catch the eye.
It's a nice piece. It's a nice gift. Stocking stuffer for Christmas. You guys have
Nice.
anything rare and interesting? Something you're proud of? You know what I'm saying?
What are you sharing, dude?
See, I like that pen. So last week I bought a Cartier gold pen. You guys see that shirt, Bruce? Yes, sir.
Cube Megadeth. If you want to fight, I give it to you.
Nice.
You will pay for killing Gamer Knight.
It's so stupid. Why are you texting me here? Text me on my main accounts. And again.
How much is this? Would you take 4 G's for it? Like 75 Would you take 5 G's for it? We'll take it for 5. I bought a patent for the pocket. I found one online that asking what it is, like 15 G's. Yeah, it was online asking, man. Crazy much fun. 6 G's up to I thought it was weird. Piece of treasure.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Just like that. Really cool. It's better. I want you to open this thing. I saw you have to push on this button and this button here. And go back and forth. This is unbelievable fucking work. It's really, really cool. Take all the chocolate. Take all the chocolate. I'll pick up cash for me literally in 30 minutes. You like metal? You like stones? What's your favorite?
I don't know. I mean, I like chains.
Chains.
You know what I'm saying? I like layering up some chains like this, moon cut, little tennis.
Did you ever get into vintage antique stuff?
Not really, man. To be honest, no.
That's what I started with. My grandpa used to do vintage and antiques. So
Yeah,
that's why I like stuff like that.
yeah, you know about it, so that's what it is. And some things in jewelry I glossed over. I also like gems. That's a crazy big cross right there. Never seen that before. Can I see the chain actually you have right here? How you doing, sir? Let's see this interesting chain link. It's interesting. I've never seen before. Thank you so much. If anybody's a fan of camels, he's got a camel pendant.
I'm a big camel guy.
I was gonna take a camel to work today, but
you know my great grandparents went to their
Okay, good.
So they went through it. They sacrificed just so we could be here and have a great time. You got some old school princess cuts over here. These are pretty cool. I don't want to sit here and start looking at it, then you're gonna end up buying it. So I can't even look at it anymore.
Good.
Yeah, all these old school princess cuts, when they're done right, they're always fun. They don't make them anymore.
Yeah? That was how we started, you know?
Yeah.
Well, listen, you have to go through it somewhere, no?
Yeah, I guess so. So he's the old school pig over here. He's got the big joint piece, old school crosses, yellow and blue. This is a time machine right here. This is like moving into the past.
Tick.
He's got nooks and crannies for days.
Tuck.
That's a decent opal. Multicolor rings he refused to sell back in the day for a decent price that he stuck with forever now.
Like a gold going on.
I guess so. This guy seems stubborn over there. And that's the hard reality. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna use that footage. Some of these people are stuck in their booths because they're doing business like it's ancient Babylon. That's a nice bag, bro. Thank you for your business.
Tracks I want to see, baby.
What's up, Saul? Just walking around. That's an interesting chain you got there, too.
How you gonna sell it to me?
Hey, what's up, bro? How are you, man? Nice to see you. Just peeking inside, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to make the commitment of walking in.
Alright, so we gotta call here.
This is not for you to just buy. I don't know. This one's not bad. Yeah, this guy's got some interesting pieces, to be honest.
Look at those antiques. So this is what my grandpa had so many of. You see all that filigree work?
Yeah.
That's what he had a shit of. That was like the hottest thing back then.
So when's the new store open?
Should be over in 2 weeks. It's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of crazy fun.
I'm sorry to just, disturb you. You guys doing business.